B-roll challenge take 2, I think. Hello internet world and welcome to Reel Filmmaking. I'm Corey Tindall, and yes, I know it's been quite a while. Don't get crazy, I'm back. But today I'm going to talk about why it's been a while since I've uploaded and what I did to actually help get myself in front of the camera for this episode. So my life has been crazy, like I mentioned. Just a lot of stuff going on at work, lots of stuff with my personal life, and just a lot of different stressors. So I've been coming home for the last couple weeks just sapped of energy. And the sad thing is, every night I see my camera out on our living room table, and I'm just like, man, I really miss shooting stuff. And so many nights I go to bed sad because I didn't pick up my camera, and it's like, how many more days until I'm gonna get to pick up my camera? I don't have a job that I'm currently working on, and a lot of the stuff I'm working on is post-production stuff, so it just feels kind of like I'm trapped in production hell right now, like just, oh, tweak this and change this edit, and it doesn't feel like I'm getting anywhere. I know I am, but I just haven't had the satisfaction of picking up my camera, shooting something, and seeing a tangible result. And so to combat this, I was like, I need to do something to shake off the rust, to just help me get back out there. And so on YouTube, I've seen some of these things floating around called B-roll challenges, basically where somebody shoots B-roll, which is essentially footage that if you're filming like a documentary or you're doing an interview, it's footage that helps accentuate the main point of the interview or said documentary. And you go out and you do these challenges where you find something and you shoot B-roll of it and you try to make it interesting. And I definitely believe as a filmmaker, part of our job is to help tell stories, you know? And traditionally we think of that in movies, like, you know, there's characters and there's settings and there's plots and there's a narrative that runs all the way through, and we're trying to follow that through line to tell that story. But also as filmmakers, there's stories just all around us too. There's stories, places, people, and I love the idea of just finding some of these stories just right where we are. And because I've been in such a creative rut, just not motivated to pick up my camera, but sad that I'm not using my camera, I was like, I gotta do something to change it. And I feel like as any type of creative, not just filmmakers, but you know, like artists, writers, we can all have these sorts of things, like writer's block or just lack of motivation, or just in a creative rut. You feel like you've lost your muse, and you just gotta do something different to get yourself out of that. So tonight I gave myself a challenge. I'm gonna go outside my apartment and I'm gonna go no more than a mile in either direction from where I'm leaving. And I'm going to find something and I'm going to tell a story. I'm gonna show this location, I'm gonna catch different aspects of it, and I'm going to tell a story. You know, it might be a 20, 30-second story, but I'm gonna tell a story with this place. And as I went out and started doing that, I could feel some of that creative rut like disappearing. I could feel like, hey, I'm out with my camera, I'm gonna shoot something, it's gonna be exciting. And I genuinely had a good time tonight. You know, I don't even know what the footage is gonna look like. I'm actually filming this segment before I look at my footage. So once I like pop it in here and mess around with that, it could be a very different story. But right now I'm feeling really good and I'm excited. And honestly, even if I don't get the best stuff, it was just fun to use my camera again, to, you know, be composing shots and thinking through like, man, how will this look? And shooting things this specific way. And it was really exciting and encouraging for me. So I'm going to cut here to what I have put together. You'll see the finished product. And then I'm gonna come back and yeah, just kind of talk a little bit more about like how the process made me feel, and then properly issue this challenge to you guys out there watching. So here we go. Alright, I am back after getting to finally take a look at that footage, and I'm pretty happy with what came out. I feel like it rolled together into a very nice cinematic. I'm very happy with it. And so now I want to issue this challenge to you guys out there, people watching, aspiring filmmakers, maybe just lapsed filmmakers, you're in a creative rut like I said earlier. So here's the challenge. Get your camera, whatever it is, your DSLR, your smartphone, whatever. Go outside your house, your place of residence, go no more than a mile in any direction, and find a scene, find a place, and tell me a story. You can film it in a creative way, you can do something fun, shoot it interesting angles, whatever, but find a way to tell a creative, compelling story with B-roll. And I'd love to see it, you know, like edit it out, put it all together, and I'd love to see these stories that you guys make. So anyway guys, thanks for checking out Reel Filmmaking. I really appreciate it. I hope the B-roll challenge will be helpful for you just to get you back into the filming game, or just to like shake up your filmmaking. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at catinthehat49. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton. And until next time, get out there and shoot some movies. Rinse and repeat.